Why Doctor Strange took charge? What could have been if Doctor Strange leading the team? In an alternate reality, Dr. Stephen Strange foresaw not just one, but millions of possible outcomes after Thanos' rise to power. Unlike in the Prime timeline, he realized that traditional heroism and brute force alone wouldn't be enough to ensure victory. The Avengers had strength, but they lacked the knowledge to navigate the complexities of time, magic, and multiversal consequences. In this reality, Strange made a bold decision to lead the Avengers himself. A new path to victory. After the events of Avengers: Infinity War, Tony Stark and Steve Rogers found themselves at odds yet again. However, before tensions could rise, Strange used the Time Stone to glimpse into various possibilities. He determined that only through mystical strategy, rather than direct combat, could they ensure survival. For those of you who have already subscribed over the last couple of months, thank you guys so much. We've been gaining subscribers here at Maxiverse Twist, and if you have not already, I also noticed that 99.6% is watching in this channel have not yet subscribed already. I would just kindly invite you to do so. It's like the #1 thing you can do to support me as a content creator in the channel. And of course, you gotta be subbed to see more latest updated videos. The Avengers were restructured into a team of precision strike operatives, trained in a fusion of magic and technology. Strange handpicked his closest allies and reshaped Earth's mightiest heroes into something far more formidable. The Mystic Avengers, Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme and Leader. Harnessing the Time Stone and his vast magical knowledge, Strange ensured that every mission was calculated and strategically flawless. Scarlet Witch, Arcane powerhouse. Under Strange's tutelage, Wanda Maximoff reached her full potential, unlocking chaos magic and rewriting reality itself. Iron Man, Mystic Tech innovator. With Strange's guidance, Tony fused Stark technology with mystic energy, creating arcane-powered Iron Man armor capable of bending dimensions. Black Panther, the warrior sage. T'Challa, equipped with Vibranium-infused magical enhancements, led ground assaults and protected Wakanda, which became the world's mystical stronghold. Thor, the Rune warrior. Strange helped Thor rediscover his Asgardian rune magic, making him not just the god of thunder, but a true god of magic. Spider-Man, the web-wielding disciple. Strange mentored Peter Parker in the ways of the mystic arts, allowing him to manipulate his webs with Eldritch energy. The battle against Thanos. Instead of an all-out war in Endgame, Strange's Avengers engaged in guerrilla warfare across the cosmos. They used pocket dimensions, time loops, and illusions to wear Thanos down over time. With Scarlet Witch capable of rewriting reality, they systematically erased Thanos' army from existence without brute force. When the final battle arrived, Strange opened thousands of portals, but this time they didn't just bring reinforcements. They led to alternate realities where Thanos had already been defeated, using an infinite loop of victories. Promote your brand, product, or service with Maxiverse Twist. Are you looking for an affordable way to advertise your business? Look no further. At Maxiverse Twist, we offer 30 to 60-second ad placements within our video, starting at just $80. Here's how it works. Email us your ad video, up to 1 minute in length, at clovermaxi@gmail.com. Once your submission is reviewed and approved, we'll provide you with the payment details, PayPal only. After payment confirmation, your ad will be featured starting at the 3-minute mark in one of our upcoming videos. Why choose Maxiverse Twist? Your ad will reach an estimated 1.6K to 8.8K views within the first month. Quick turnaround. Your video will be uploaded within 1 week of payment confirmation. Don't miss this opportunity to boost your visibility. Contact us now to get started. The Avengers trapped Thanos in a paradox, forcing him into an endless cycle where he could never win. The Sorcerer's Legacy. With the Infinity Stones dismantled and the timeline stable, Doctor Strange remained the Avengers' leader, guiding them through cosmic threats and mystical dangers no other leader could comprehend. Under his command, the Avengers didn't just protect Earth, they became the guardians of the multiverse. This wasn't just a new team, it was a new era. The age of the Mystic Avengers had begun. If Doctor Strange were to lead a superhero team, several potential problems could arise due to his personality, responsibilities, and the nature of his powers. Here are some key issues. Arrogance and authority issues. Doctor Strange is highly intelligent, but also extremely arrogant. His tendency to dismiss others' opinions could create tension within the team. Characters like Iron Man or even Reed Richards might challenge his leadership, leading to power struggles. Mystical versus practical approach. Doctor Strange relies heavily on magic and mysticism, which might not always be practical in situations requiring brute force, stealth, or tech-based solutions. Team members like Spider-Man or Captain America, who rely on more conventional methods, may struggle to follow his lead. The burden of the Sorcerer Supreme. As the Sorcerer Supreme, Strange has a duty to protect the entire multiverse, meaning he might have to abandon team missions if a bigger magical threat arises. His dual responsibilities could create conflicts of interest, leading to the team feeling neglected. Dependence on magic. If Strange is incapacitated or loses access to his magic, e.g., due to an anti-magic field or a magical entity like Dormammu interfering, the team might be left vulnerable. Over-reliance on his magic could make other team members less effective in certain situations. Limited emotional connection. Strange is not the most emotionally available leader. Unlike Captain America or even Wolverine, he struggles with forming strong emotional bonds with his teammates. This could lead to morale issues, as some heroes might feel like they're just tools in his mystical battles rather than valued allies. Overcomplication of solutions. Due to his complex understanding of reality, Strange might overcomplicate solutions instead of opting for straightforward approaches. This could frustrate teammates who prefer more direct strategies, e.g., Thor or Hulk. Enemies following him. Strange has extremely powerful enemies like Dormammu, Mephisto, and Shuma-Gorath, who might target the team because of their association with him. The team could constantly be dragged into cosmic or mystical conflicts they are not equipped to handle. Ethics and morality conflicts. Strange sometimes operates in morally gray areas, such as using the Darkhold or manipulating time to fix situations. Heroes like Captain America or Spider-Man, who have strict moral codes, might oppose his choices, leading to internal conflicts. What could have been as Doctor Strange, the new leader, would make the world had changed. Tony Stark was gone. Steve Rogers had stepped away. Thor had wandered into the cosmos. The Avengers, once the Earth's greatest defenders, stood fragmented, leaderless, but the threats, they never stopped coming. It wasn't long before Dr. Stephen Strange found himself standing at the center of it all. A call to lead. At Kamartaj, Strange had been meditating when he saw it. Visions of chaos, timelines unraveling, shadows of Kang the Conqueror looming over the multiverse. The Avengers needed direction, and though Strange had never sought leadership, the universe had a way of choosing its champions. With Wong by his side, he set out to reunite Earth's heroes. He visited Wakanda, where Shuri, now the Black Panther, listened to his warning. He reached out to Sam Wilson, the new Captain America, who hesitated but ultimately knew the world still needed the Avengers. Even Spider-Man, though young and burdened, agreed there was a new war coming, and Strange was the only one who understood its scope. A different kind of Avengers. This wouldn't be the same team as before. Strange wasn't just assembling warriors. He was building a force capable of battling across realities. Wanda Maximoff, if she was still out there, could be their greatest weapon or their greatest threat. Loki, once an enemy, now a guardian of the sacred timeline, might be their unexpected ally. America Chavez, with her ability to traverse the multiverse, would be essential. As he gathered them, Strange realized something. He was no longer just the master of the mystic arts. He was becoming something greater. A leader, a strategist, a protector not just of Earth, but of all realities. A war unlike any other. The battle against Kang the Conqueror was coming. The fabric of time itself was at risk, but for the first time since the loss of the original Avengers, there was hope. The multiverse had a champion. Doctor Strange had taken his place at the head of Earth's mightiest heroes, and the fight was only just beginning. The battlefield was in ruins. Smoke curled into the blood-red sky, and the Earth trembled under the weight of clashing titans. The Avengers were scattered. Thor struggling against a celestial behemoth, Captain Marvel barely holding off an onslaught of energy blasts, and Spider-Man weaving through debris, his movements slower, exhaustion setting in. Doctor Strange stood at the center of it all, his crimson cloak of levitation fluttering in the wind. He had seen battles before, wars that defied time, clashes that rewrote reality, but this was different. If they failed here, there would be nothing left to save. He took a deep breath, closing his eyes. This wasn't just a battle of strength. It was a battle of wit, precision, and understanding the flow of time itself. If the Avengers were to win, they needed a leader, not just a fighter, but a strategist. Strange raised his hands, tracing glowing sigils into the air, his voice calm yet commanding. Doctor Strange could be considered a better leader compared to other Avengers for several reasons, especially when looking at his unique abilities and mindset. Here's a breakdown of why Doctor Strange stands out. Strategic mindset. Master planner. Doctor Strange is a master of foresight and planning, especially with the Time Stone, before its destruction. His ability to see countless possible futures makes him one of the most strategic Avengers. Example: in Avengers: Infinity War, he chose the one timeline where the Avengers could defeat Thanos, showing his willingness to sacrifice for the greater good. Knowledge and wisdom. Unlike other heroes who rely on brute strength or technology, Strange uses deep knowledge of the mystic arts and the multiverse to solve problems. His experience as the Sorcerer Supreme gives him a broader perspective on cosmic threats, making him more aware of the bigger picture. Emotional control. Doctor Strange often keeps his emotions in check, which helps him make difficult decisions without personal bias. In contrast, leaders like Iron Man and Thor have been shown to make rash or emotional decisions in the heat of battle. Independent Strange operates independently from any government or organization, unlike Iron Man, who had conflicts with the Sokovia Accords, or Captain America, who rebelled against SHIELD in The Winter Soldier. His self-reliance makes him less susceptible to political influence. Cosmic-level threat experience. While many Avengers are grounded in earthly threats, Doctor Strange has faced Dormammu, Shuma-Gorath, and other interdimensional beings. His knowledge of magical and multiversal threats gives him an edge when dealing with cosmic-level dangers. Balance of power and intelligence. Doctor Strange is one of the few heroes who combines both powerful magic abilities and intellectual prowess. This balance makes him more versatile in leadership situations where both brains and brawn are needed. Doctor Strange's strategic mind, cosmic knowledge, and emotional discipline make him an excellent candidate for leading the Avengers, especially in a universe where threats are becoming more mystical and multiversal. However, his biggest flaw could be his arrogance and reluctance to trust others. How should Doctor Strange lead the team? The tactical sorcerer. The eye of Agamotto flickered with a faint green glow as Strange glimpsed into thousands of possible futures. In each vision, he saw where his allies faltered and where they could succeed. With his newfound knowledge, he shouted orders with perfect precision, Thor striking at the exact moment a shield weakened, Spider-Man redirecting an enemy's attack to trigger a chain reaction, Captain Marvel charging her energy blast at just the right second. The battle shifted, their coordinated efforts turning the tide. But how much had Strange sacrificed to glimpse the future? The multiversal gambit. Strange's fingers moved faster, conjuring golden rings in the air. Portals ripped open across the battlefield, and from them stepped warriors from alternate realities. A medieval Thor wielding a warhammer crackling with magic. A symbiote-infused Captain America whose shield pulsed with living energy. A steampunk Iron Man with gears whirring as he hovered above. The Avengers looked on in awe, then fell into step with their multiversal counterparts. The enemy hesitated, uncertainty creeping into their ranks. But had Strange just unleashed something even more unpredictable? The ultimate sacrifice. Strange knew that even these strategies wouldn't be enough. There was one last option. One spell, ancient and forbidden, that could rewrite the very fabric of this battle. He could ensure victory, but at the cost of his own existence. His hands trembled as he traced the final incantation into the air, the golden symbols burning into his skin. As he whispered the final words, a blinding light engulfed him, and suddenly, everything changed. The enemy was gone. The battle was over. But as the Avengers turned, there was no sign of Strange. Not even a trace of his magic remained. Had he ever been there at all? Fans have high expectations for Doctor Strange leading the Avengers or another superhero team, especially after his crucial roles in Infinity War, Endgame, No Way Home, and Multiverse of Madness. Here's what fans might expect if he takes on a leadership role. A more mystical Avengers. Doctor Strange's leadership would likely bring a more magic-heavy, supernatural focus to the team. This could mean more battles involving multiversal threats, dark magic, or cosmic beings, rather than just traditional villains. Strategic, not charismatic leadership. Unlike Tony Stark's sarcasm or Captain America's inspirational speeches, Strange would lead more like a tactician, logical, strategic, and sometimes cold. Fans might expect a darker, more pragmatic Avengers team, where emotions take a back seat to calculated decision-making. Multiversal Avengers, or Illuminati. Given Strange's connection to the multiverse, he could lead a team that spans multiple realities. Some fans expect him to form a new Illuminati, gathering the smartest and most powerful heroes to protect the multiverse. Conflicts with other leaders. Strange doesn't always follow orders. He ignored Wong in No Way Home. So fans anticipate clashes with other strong personalities, like Wong, Thor, or even a returning Doctor Doom or Kang variant. A darker tone. Doctor Strange's involvement in the Darkhold, incursions, and alternate realities suggests a darker era for the Avengers. Fans expect the MCU to explore horror and supernatural elements, especially with Blade and Ghost Rider rumored to join. Student-teacher dynamic with young Avengers. Since Strange is a mentor figure, fans might expect him to guide younger heroes like America Chavez, Spider-Man, or even Scarlet Witch's kids if they return. What do you think? Should Strange be the next leader, or is someone else better suited? That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, be sure to subscribe for more exciting Maxiverse twist content.